So, hello, Taurus, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. This is for Taurus suns and those with significant or strong Taurian placements in their chart. If you know what house Taurus rules, what's in there, it could give you some specific insight into, a certain area of your life. So, even if you know a Taurus, if you all have Taurian placements, you can definitely apply it to yourself. I urge you to do that. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter. I don't sugarcoat my messages. I just read how I read. So, if that's not all right with you, I'm always very respectful of that. And I'm giving you the opportunity to just sign off now. All right. Otherwise, we are going to be getting into this. I started with my Rainbow Warrior activation deck, and we got card number 13, which is Divine Intelligence. And this is what is the energy you're integrating, right? What's integrating? What's coming in? So, divine intelligence is co-creation, love, purity, power, protocol, confidence, and recognition. All right, it says all life is manifest from the divine intelligence or the vibrational building blocks that created it. Being human, it's easy to forget that the responsibility for creation isn't solely on our shoulders, or that we're not subject to the will of an all-seeing life force. The Divine Intelligence card is a reminder that we are physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic manifestations of life's beauty, co-creators of the divine building blocks of love. This card aims to reinforce your confidence. It also brings your attention to the universal truth at play in the current situation. The divine protocol you're being asked to follow through. Your heightened awareness at this time. And the complete support you have from your spiritual family, seen and unseen. It also brings your attention to the universal truth at play in the current situation. The divine protocol you're being asked to follow through your heightened awareness at this time, and the complete support you have from your spiritual family, seen and unseen. Which links right into the Legacy of Light card, which has been making quite an appearance. I think this is the 4th time it showed up in the reading so far for December. There is a certain way of doing things. And we know that there's a certain way of doing things that result in better results because we've lived thousands of lifetimes. The legacy of light is that there is life and soul in every single thing on this earth, that the same energy that has been around from the very beginning has been recreating itself in millions and billions and trillions of ways and never actually left. Every life from every single cell organism that has ever lived, to the most complex of creatures, has never actually left the earth. All that energy is still here. It's present all around you. Your ancestors, your guardian angels, the people that watch over you, your higher source, all of it. It's all around. You can tune into it at any time. And there's a certain way to behave and carry yourself and your energy that manifests wonderful feelings. Because it's not always about the what in the experience that matters. It's the feelings of the experience that matter. It's understanding how to manifest feelings in your experience more than it is stuff or scenery or characters. It's all about how you feel. It's like watching a movie. It's not about what actually happens in the movie. It's about how it makes you feel. Did it make you feel good? Did it make you feel like that was a waste of fucking time? How do you feel? Right? So history would tell you that the hero is the hero because he acts a certain way. He has a certain moral compass. He never sways and dips into the actual villainous energy. It's no different than if you're the hero of your own life's movie. You gotta hold yourself and carry yourself a certain way. It's protocol. Protocol for the hero. This is a divine intelligence. This is being able to co-create love, purity, power, confidence, recognition, all of it. It's about learning how to manifest being the hero of your life. And calling on all that we've learned from our experience and our history to help you do it if you need to. You're allowed to have a different perspective than everybody else. It doesn't need to cause you anxiety. You can be different. You can not dip into villainous tendencies or villainous behaviors, villainous thought patterns, conniving, manipulative, scheming, blah, blah, blah. A man or woman of many faces, and you never know who you're going to get. You don't have to be like that. Doesn't matter if everybody else is. That's why you're the hero. The big part, the action, right? The loving action that you could take. We got focus on love. And it says, look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Even if they're different. I mean, if you look at that card, there's this feminine energy that is the earth and the tree. And this dragon who has seemingly burnt down all of the wood and trees behind across the way. And yet she's giving him a seed. She's giving him a bug or fruit or something. She's giving him an offer. She's being kind. Yes, you burned all the other trees. Just like me. But you're not burning me, and I'm not vilifying you. Being nice to you instead. Showing you mercy. Showing you blessing. It's like superheroes don't kill, they arrest. You know what I mean? Like, they turn them over to the law. Like, there's certain things. There's protocol. So, just because you're looking at someone, I mean, this is a fire-breathing dragon. It's like someone who, the things come out of your mouth, their mouth might sound like they're straight out of something that only the devil would say. That all they spit is hellish to you. Doesn't mean you can't nurture them. Doesn't mean you can't be kind. Doesn't mean you have to take it personal and fear them. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if someone is not like you. They're still a soul. They're still an authentic being. Especially if they're younger than you or smaller than you, just because the dragon is a lot smaller than she is as the tree. Maybe they're younger, or they're children, or they're just, I don't know, maybe they're a small little person who says hellish things, you know what I mean? But it's the point. Doesn't mean you can't love and nurture. It's this mother energy, right? That's repeated from the legacy of light. Like, it's this inner maternal energy. You love your children. Doesn't matter what comes out of their mouths. They're individual souls, authentic and different and unique from you completely. No matter how many similarities you share, they're a complete individual. And they're allowed to be different. They're allowed to have what's different. That's what makes them them. You already know what it's like to be you and live you. You're witnessing someone else. It doesn't change who you are. Yeah, you're witnessing the other trees burn, but it doesn't matter because you're the tree still right there in front of you that is. You're going to be how you want. And that's what this milestone card is about. The strength card that came out in the reverse. And I was interested why it came out in the reverse. Because I usually read these upright, and Spirit told me to keep it that way. And when I usually read this card, it's the angry person underneath the noble lion. Okay. It's the angry person hiding underneath the facade of the royal lion, that regal energy, that king, champion, ruler of my world energy. I'm this, I'm that, and being very in that energy. And yet underneath there's someone who's angry, right? And coming off this way or that way, but underneath kind of being mad at yourself or the experience you're having. Wanting to roar and having to keep this facade. And it's like letting go of the need to roar, letting go of the ugly person inside and just be the lion. Not to be that ugly, angry person at yourself or life on the inside. Because, oh my God, my whole world or my whole reality or my whole thought process or everything I believe is burning down because I'm witnessing something different. Everything's not a fucking tornado. Nothing's a firestorm. You're just witnessing something different. And you're allowed to treat it different than what you might originally think. You're allowed to choose how you react, and you can focus on love. That's the guiding energy. And I think that milestone with that strength card being in reverse, it's letting go of the ego that would tell you, no, you need to do certain things or punish or control or hold weight over whatever. I think you're letting it go. I think you're letting it go. This is really strong, powerful healing. Getting in touch with your legacy, focusing on the fact that you can love everybody who's different from you, and tuning into that protocol of hero, what it actually looks like in the tarot, the 8 of Cups, the Lovers, the 6 of Cups, and the Sage with the Heart of Cups. The 8 of Cups at the beginning of the month of December looks like, and I've never really looked at it this way, but it's like out of the 8 cups that are there, the 7th one is falling, one of them is falling off, which is like the 8, the bear is kind of moving back towards the 7, not being emotionally fulfilled, and so they're going back into this confused state. They don't know why they're not fulfilled, going back towards the 7 of Cups, but that top cup is also starting to tip, which would return it to the 6 of Cups, which does show up 2 weeks later. They're going back, right? Taurus and Taurian energy is going back to before they were confused by the difference when it comes to their sacred soulmate, this unicorn of a soulmate who is a complete, authentic individual in and of themselves. They're going back to before their sacred soulmate confused them with the differences. And coming into this Lover's card. And it's been a theme that's been ongoing. There's this, saying the eagle flies alone. But these are 2 eagles. Yes, the eagles fly alone. They're independent of each other. They do not need each other to survive. But they definitely can relate to one another, and they enjoy choosing independently to spend time together. They're not eagles. 2 very independent souls that have come in with one mission to spend time together. That's what you're going back towards, right? So that you can, going back to move forward, it's like digress to progress. Taurus is breaking it down. I might be dealing with an Aquarius or have strong aqua placements. But yeah, you're seeing how 2 people can be different and unique and still choose to spend time witnessing each other for what they have to offer as individuals. The 6 of Cups energy in the 3rd week is definitely getting back exactly to that, stripping it down and seeing them as a sacred soul who has blessed your path. They're a sacred soul who has blessed you on your path, that you can witness them, that they've chosen to spend time in this life experiencing with you, to be different. And come the end of December, we get into the Sage, which is the Hierophant with the Heart of Cups. And this is marrying that mother energy. Marrying the nurturing mother energy. Committing to it. Writing that story. I am the committed maternal energy. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You have a maternal energy. A feminine energy within yourself that cares about people. Even if it's just certain people. You have a nurturer energy within you. It's definitely tuning into that eternal love energy. That's your mission, to love first. Love first. Don't demonize. Don't get upset over the differences. Love first. You chose to witness each other in this life, heal together in this life, and love each other through it in this life. Take the lessons and apply it where you need to in all areas of your life. With everyone. See how radically different your life changes when you literally see another soul as an authentic, separate soul from you, completely on their own and different, and you get to witness them fill themselves with everything that they are drawn to and resonate to as an authentic individual. You get to witness them in their becoming of their best version. That's fucking awesome. So, I hope this helps, Taurus. I hope this helps, because you have a lot of support to be your best self. And I don't doubt that by the end, you are in that awareness as the listener, no matter what your Taurus energy is or who you're actually watching this for, or who you thought it resonated with. If you're catching this, a certain part of this message is definitely for you. So, congrats on the commitment to being a beautiful version of yourself, for being your own hero in this life. You know, not everybody can always say that they've championed themselves. They've championed their ability to be the hero, to write that story. And you're definitely on your way to that. So until next time, guys, if you want more from me, all my stuff's in the description. Otherwise, remember always to love each other. And most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.